Some days, you wake up and you're just tired. Not tired from not sleeping enough. Tired in a deeper place. The kind of tired that lives in your bones. The kind that doesn't go away after coffee or a walk or a good conversation. Just tired. And you look at yourself and think, why? Why today? Nothing even happened. There was no trigger you can name. No anniversary. No message from him. No obvious reason. And yet here you are. Heavy. Quiet. A little hollow. I want you to know something about that day. That day is allowed. That day is not a setback. That day is not proof that you're not healing. That day is just part of it. Because healing from narcissistic abuse is not a feeling of getting better every single day. It doesn't work like that. It's not a steady climb where each morning you wake up a little lighter than the last. Some mornings you wake up and you're further back than you were last week. Some afternoons the sadness arrives like it never left. Some evenings you cry and you don't even fully know why. That's not weakness. That's the truth of what you're carrying. You spent months, maybe years, inside something that changed the way you think. Not just about him. About yourself. About what you deserve. About whether your feelings are real. About whether you can trust your own mind. That kind of damage doesn't leave in a straight line. It leaves slowly. In layers. And some days, the layers come back before they go. So when a hard day comes, and it will come, I want you to try something different. Instead of asking what's wrong with you, ask what you're carrying. Instead of pushing through, try sitting down. Instead of telling yourself you should be over this by now, try saying this is still hard and that makes sense. Because it does make sense. You love someone who used your love against you. You trusted someone who used your trust as a tool. You opened up to someone who saw that openness as something to exploit. That is not a small thing. That is not something you recover from in a few months because you've been journaling and going to therapy and trying really hard. Recovery from this takes as long as it takes. And part of that time includes hard days. Includes days that feel like grief. Days that feel like confusion. Days where the anger shows up. Days where the sadness shows up. Days where nothing shows up and you just feel numb and flat and far away from yourself. All of it is part of it. The world will tell you to move on. People who haven't been through this will say things like, "It's been so long. Why are you still affected?" Or, "You're so much better off without him. Why are you sad?" Or, "You just need to focus on the positive." And those people mean well, but they don't understand what was taken from you. It wasn't just a relationship. It wasn't just a person you loved and lost. What was taken was your sense of reality, your ability to trust yourself, your belief that your feelings are valid, your confidence that your memory is accurate, your faith that you are lovable as you are, without performing, without shrinking, without becoming whatever someone needs you to be in the moment. That is not something you grieve once and move past. You grieve it over and over in different ways on different days. And that's okay. You are allowed to have a day where the grief is loud, where the anger is close to the surface, where the confusion still hasn't settled, even now, even after everything you've done to heal. You are allowed to have a day where you miss him, even knowing what he was, even knowing how he treated you, even knowing you are better without him. Missing someone who hurt you is not a contradiction. It's one of the most human things there is. You are allowed to have a day where you don't feel like the strong, healing version of yourself, where you feel small again, where his voice is louder in your head than yours. Those days don't erase the progress you've made. They don't cancel the good days. They don't mean you're going backwards. They mean you're human, still processing, still healing, still here. And being here, on the hard days especially, takes more courage than people realize. It takes courage to feel the hard things instead of numbing them, to sit with the sadness instead of running from it, to let the grief move through you instead of holding it down. That is not weakness. That is the bravest kind of healing there is. So today, if today is hard, I want you to give yourself permission. Permission to feel it. All of it. Without rushing it. Without judging it. Without turning it into evidence that something is wrong with you. Nothing is wrong with you. You are a person who loved someone and got hurt in a way that went very deep. And you are doing the quiet, invisible, exhausting work of finding your way back to yourself. Some days that work feels like progress. And some days that work just feels like surviving the day. Both count. Both matter. Both are enough. You don't have to be inspiring today. You don't have to be grateful. You don't have to find a lesson. You don't have to be okay. You just have to be here. And you are. That's enough for today. Soft words for hard days. Always.